Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Aries, August 24, 2024. The Sun begins its transit of your solar chart's career, responsibility, and reputation sector, and will visit until September. What you do and how you perform are the focus of this cycle. In the weeks ahead, you might take on new responsibilities or feel more ambitious and focused on achievement and setting goals. Pride can improve your reputation as you put more effort into managing things, but too much of it will have the opposite effect during this cycle. While this is a take-charge time for professional and public efforts, Mercury is still retrograde until the 28th, and it's best to take your time with new initiatives. Today's Venus-Mars square can stir up discontent or a disagreement. Ideally, unrest motivates you to make improvements. Reactions can be quick, and people may be working on a short fuse. While there can be a temperamental or competitive tone with this transit, you're gaining deeper insight into your work, goals, or ambitions through a bit of trial and error. As much as you may want to take action, listening and observing are more likely to serve you well. A turn of fate arrives yet again for you. As the Aries Sun enters Virgo, your solar house of achievements, today, you're running into a season filled with professional opportunities. While this could take your priority over personal or romantic concerns, it's a good time to remember that you don't need to choose success or love over one another. A full life is about experiencing victory as well as laughter, passion as well as progress, and magic as well as the hustle. Live in the moment as you also build the empire of your life. Set the intention to accomplish something monumental in your career path. Reflect on what you aspire to do and be known as when the Sun enters Virgo. You are entering a professionally proactive period. Virgo season could help you shape and mold your career path into something entirely new. But before you get started, consider what you want to focus on, since Venus in Virgo will also square Mars in Gemini. Choose your commitments, partnerships, and obligations wisely, because these will influence what you could accomplish during Virgo season. Your feelings will guide you if you will let them. There is a temptation to go the route that will win the most approval, but it would be in your best interest to start opening up to approval from within. Getting to do what you want is an option you give yourself. It has nothing to do with outside approval. Thus, consider your body and how you feel in it today. Is there some nagging health issue that you wish were not there? Begin by addressing your problem areas. Slowly, don't go into battle with your head down, because today's vibrations will ask you to be above things and stand back from events a bit. Don't try to accelerate the tempo. This is a day of relaxation, and there's nothing you can do about it. Your family and friends will certainly be glad that you realize this. Don't be too impatient to love or be loved. Everything will come in time. As Venus cherishes her final full day in your career sector before the Sun's arrival tomorrow, she encourages you to listen to your heart. Meanwhile, the playful, creative, and adventurous aspects of life are gaining momentum. The Moon's return to a playful and creative area coincides with the Sun's last full day in an adventurous part of your chart, making this period particularly dynamic. Additionally, planets on both fronts are aligning, offering a chance to implement any work and life balance reminders from yesterday into practice. It is during the Sun's last full day in an adventurous part of your chart that the Moon returns for its monthly visit to your romantic sector, and the timing couldn't be better. Just days after clashing as a full moon, this puts the Sun and Moon back in harmony, while these romantically charged lunar vibes are going to amplify an already growing mix of romance, adventure, and nostalgia. Our eyes in the sky. This season is shaping up to be one filled with joy and meaningful connections, especially with friends and loved ones. You might find yourself having more fun than usual, basking in the warmth of your relationships, and even reaping some sweet rewards in your love life. Whether it's deepening your bond with a partner or simply feeling that extra spark of affection in your relationships, this time is about embracing creativity in how you express your love and care for others. Have you ever felt that sudden urge to do something special for someone just because? Maybe it was writing a heartfelt note, planning a surprise outing, or just taking a moment to show appreciation. That's the magic of this season, especially under Virgo's thoughtful influence. It encourages you to be intentional, purposeful, and full of heart in how you connect with those you care about. But with all this positivity and love in the air, it's important to remember balance. Virgo's influence doesn't just stop at love and affection. It also brings a sense of discipline. This can be a very good thing, especially when life tempts us with distractions. It's so easy to get caught up in indulge. Whether that means overspending, indulging in too many treats, or letting old habits sneak back in. Virgo is like that wise friend who gently reminds you to stay on course, keeping your eye on the bigger picture while still allowing yourself moments of joy. Have you ever had that moment of, I probably shouldn't, but I will anyway, and then regretted it later? Whether it's buying something you don't need or staying up too late and paying for it the next day, this season is a gentle nudge to listen to your inner voice and make choices that align with your long-term goals. It's not about denying yourself pleasure, but about finding that sweet spot where you can enjoy life without overdoing it. As you navigate this time, it's also important to trust in your abilities, even when the road feels a bit challenging. There may be moments when events push you to your limits, but remember that's where real growth happens. Don't let the opinions of others shake your confidence. Instead, see any challenges or confrontations as opportunities to strengthen your resolve and clarify what matters most to you. It's often in those testing moments that we uncover new opportunities for improvement or realize strengths we didn't know we had. Have you ever faced a challenge that, looking back, turned out to be a blessing in disguise? Maybe it was a difficult conversation that led to a breakthrough or a setback that ultimately redirected you towards something better. This season could bring similar moments of realization, where something difficult actually opens the door to growth and progress. And speaking of breakthroughs, this Virgo season might just be the nudge you've been waiting for to finally make those decisions you've been putting off. The choices that have been quietly lingering in the back of your mind, waiting for the right moment of clarity. With Virgo's grounding energy, you may find yourself instinctively knowing what's best for you and your loved ones. This is a time when things start to make sense, and you feel empowered to move forward with confidence. Whether it's a personal decision, a shift in your career, or even a big life change, trust that you are making the right choice for your journey. Virgo season has this beautiful way of helping us see things clearly. It's like someone wiped the fog off the mirror, and suddenly, you can see yours. And your path more clearly. Sometimes, this clarity reveals the need to leave behind things that no longer serve us. It could be an old habit, a relationship that's run its course, or even a mindset that's been holding you back. Think of this season as an opportunity to clean out the closet of your life, both literally and metaphorically. Have you been feeling that urge to declutter? Maybe it's time to clear out the physical clutter in your space, or perhaps it's about letting go of emotional baggage that's been weighing you down. Virgo energy is here to support you in that process, helping you make space for what's new, fresh, and aligned with your true purpose. And let's be real, we all know how good it feels to declutter. That sense of relief and lightness when you finally let go of things that have been gathering dust, whether it's a pile of old clothes or unresolved emotions. It's like giving yourself permission to breathe again, to create space for new experiences, ideas, and connections. Have you ever noticed how, after a big clean-out, you feel a renewed sense of energy and motivation? That's what this season is all about, clearing out the old to make room for the new. So, if you've been feeling that pull to simplify and streamline, go with it. Use this time to get organized, not just in your physical space but in your mind and heart as well. What are the things, thoughts, or patterns that are no longer serving you? What do you need to release in order to move forward with clarity and purpose? Virgo season is here to help you do just that.